Alright, so there's a guitar I want to talk about today that I've had for a little while, and it has brought up a lot of interesting comments from you guys, and people who have played it in person over here all have the same reaction to this thing. So you might be looking at this thinking, it's just a Strat. What about it? You know, it's a Strat. Like, well, it is a Strat, but it's an Yngwie Malmsteen Strat. I'm always gonna like almost mess up saying his name. Which means the fretboard has been scalloped. If you guys don't know what a scalloped fretboard is, let me show you a normal one and then I'll show you the Yngwie one up close so you can see there's a lot of difference between the two. So you can see on the normal one, all the wood between the frets and the fretboard, it's all still there. Scalloped, they've removed a lot of it. This makes it a lot easier to grab the strings and just makes it feel very different. You need a lot more dynamic control out of your left hand to play this one. Makes for a very different playing experience. Now, what I'm seeing in the comment section, a lot of people love it once they have played it. A lot of people have never played a scalloped fretboard guitar. So you get this knee-jerk reaction of, I would never like that. It's like playing with your action a mile high. As someone who owns one of these, and I'm sure other people who have scalloped fret guitars, it does not feel like that at all. Not even close. It does not feel like high action to me whenever I play this. What it feels like is I need to be careful with how hard I'm mashing down on the strings. My strings aren't that much higher, they're not any higher than how I would normally have them set up on a guitar. It doesn't feel any different other than there's a lot more room for me to push the strings down. So that's its own thing. So if that's kind of your outlook on scalloped fretboard guitars, that's really not the way that it is at all. Now, the next thing that happens is everyone who I've had over here, and I just had a buddy over here, Derek, if you're watching this, he'll probably remember. I was like, oh yeah, have you ever played a scallop fret guitar? And everyone's always like, oh, no. Like, and everyone's like, I've never played one, I'll try it. But, you know, like it's kind of like this preconceived notion that you're not going to like it. And then they play it, and like I saw with Derek too, like as soon as he started playing it, he pushed too hard on the strings. Pushed it sharp. Within a matter of moments, he was, boom, right back to playing normal guitar. Now, I will say, I think we both agreed, we do not like the sound of this bridge pickup. It is, sounds okay through that. Once you get used to like just how easily you can grab onto stuff, and then, like I said, you have to develop that control. It's addicting. I'm actually more clunky. Let me switch guitars. When I go back to like a normal guitar, because all of a sudden I can't push down the way that I want to. Because like I said, it's very, isn't like a rule of thumb, don't leave the frame of your shot. I do it anyways, because we do what we want here. This bridge pickup sounds so much better. One thing I have noticed with scallop fret guitars is the way you hear the strings. It's funny, they're very, very, I don't know if it's because it's hitting a lot more of the fretboard. Let me see if I can play this without scratching up my Strat. Let's see. Okay. You hear so much more, and like I said, I don't know if it's just the fret. Oh, hold on. There's like this pinginess that's in there, so it is different. And I think, like I said, people approach scallop fret guitars as something they're going to hate, and I think a lot of people like them. I will say something that just recently happened to me is I went to the Woodshed Guitar Experience. I got a video about that coming up real soon. For one, it was phenomenal, but I got to play a Stramber, like the headless guitars, which I've always like really, really turned my nose up to that stuff. And as I kind of like progress as a player, I'm like, just because it's different than what you normally like doesn't mean you should like turn away from it. I actually really liked it. It has this like really funky neck on it. I dug that. It had fanned frets, which were kind of hard for me to get used to. I think I needed more time to get used to those. But I was like, man, just give every guitar a fair shot. I think that's what it really comes down to. So other than that, I'm going to bounce on out of here. If you get a chance to try a scallop fret guitar, you never know. It could be something that is just super inspiring for you as a player. So give it a shot. Don't snub it. Don't be a guitar snob. You know, from one guitar snob, hopefully not to another. Don't do it. So let's go ahead and end it bluesy, guitar switch style, because I think we should end it on the Yngwie Strat. End it bluesy like a funky Yngwie.